Milia, the kingdom of the Fellagas, a fortress of fire and the general's nightmare. In the heart of the Northern Constantinois, a region rose with such intensity in the armed struggle that it was nicknamed by the French colonial army itself the Kingdom of the Fellagas. This was not a simple label. It was an acknowledgment, earned through blood and defiance of the unyielding resistance of a people on their feet and the fierce bravery of its freedom fighters. This rebellious territory, impossible to subdue, became one of the greatest military nightmares of General Charles De Gaulle, who returned to power in 1958 amidst a growing war in Algeria. Knowing that this region was a strategic stronghold in the North Constantinois, De Gaulle gave full authority to his generals to crush it, hoping that once it fell, the rest of Algeria would collapse in turn. In this context, General Challe summoned his general staff in January 1959 and addressed Colonel Roger Trinquier, a notorious officer known for his brutal counterinsurgency tactics. He entrusted him with a clear mission: Milia, a central zone in the geography of Wilaya II. When this area is pacified, the war will be over, Challe declared, highlighting the political and military symbolism of the region. But what Trinquier discovered on the ground shattered the calculations of the French command. A population entirely involved in the struggle, an impenetrable terrain, and mujahideen fighters of exceptional efficiency, skilled in strategy, discipline, and courage. In his own memoirs, Trinquier confessed, "There, everyone is a Fellagas." Frustrated, he unleashed a campaign of unprecedented repression, mass arrests, torture, summary executions, forced displacement, and scorched earth tactics. All means were used in a desperate attempt to break the resistance. But nothing worked. This land refused to submit. It was precisely for this reason that the leaders of the historic Wilaya II, aware of the human strength and strategic advantage of the region, chose it as their headquarters, Maqar al-Qiyada. This decision confirmed both the military value of the terrain and the hinkat, wisdom and foresight of its commanders, who transformed it into a fortress against the occupier. And yet, despite its central role in the War of Liberation and despite the blood shed by its children, this region did not receive the recognition it deserved after independence, unlike other wilayas. Voices still rise today to demand justice for a land whose sacrifice remains unmatched. But in the hearts of its people, in their stories, and in the living memory of Algeria's struggle, the kingdom of the Fellagas endures, a sacred ground, a field of honor and an eternal symbol of bravery, loyalty, and love for the homeland.